Hi everyone, today is October 1st, 2022. It is 4 p.m. and 17 degrees Celsius. We are starting our walk today at this new building here that says the Royal Bank of Canada. This is at King Street and Jordan Street. It's a nice and warm day today here in Canada, in Toronto. And here's a cafe called The Daily Ritual. Before it became The Daily Ritual, it was called, I believe it was Cafe Plenty or just Plenty. And they offer coffee, breakfast, lunch, catering. So I could zoom in here. Looks very nice and clean inside. And we're now approaching Yonge Street and King Street. The road is closed apparently, going north on Yonge Street, and took a look south on Yonge Street. The road is also closed. The road closure of Yonge Street might have something to do with an annual event that takes place in Toronto called Nuit Blanche. And according to the Ontario website, it says that Nuit Blanche means white night in French. Here's a sign that says the dinner table, a citywide collective celebration. It says that it's going to be an all-white dinner table set in the middle of the street. And there's going to be a meal to reflect on the past and imagine the future. It says audiences are invited to shower the table with the provided colored dust as a dynamic celebratory ritual. And so, apparently according to the Ontario website, it says that Nuit Blanche started back in 2002 in Paris, France. And it began as an overnight art festival that was used to help show contemporary art outside in public places. And since then, this free event has been embraced by many different cities around the world, including the city of Toronto. So it looks like they have closed off the north and south portions of Yonge Street, while they've kept open the east to west and west to east section of the streets. We're now here at Adelaide, on Adelaide Street. And here's a look to the west. In Toronto, apparently there's over 100 artists that exhibit their work every year in different places in the city. And the event is taking place on October 1 and October 2. Today's October 1. The event takes place all night from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Right now it's around 4:15 p.m. Here's another sign. This one says 99. So these are numbered, I guess, according to the works. So if there's around 100 artists, this would be the 99th. This is a work called Uniting Space Young, Space_Young, 8 Adelaide. I hope I'm reading that right. So this one is a site-specific ephemeral installation, Untying Space, Young 8 Adelaide, is an exploration of the urgency of coexistence in this Toronto cityscape. It's a digitally cut-out drawing rendered by flaring cascades of white and iridescent, colorful vinyl and graphic film. The work wraps the glass corners of this building, transforming it into a visual epicenter for empowerment and reconciliation. So that's referring to this building here. Let's see if we could take a look, perhaps from across the street. There we go. Let me unlock my camera, and there we go. It's that thing that is wrapped around this building at this corner. Looks pretty cool. I like this kind of stuff. I know it's like very abstract. It's hard to, but it's got all these colors in it. For the most part, it's gray, but it's got all these very unique colors behind it. You got some purples, blues, yellows, and oranges. And we'll continue our walk north on Yonge Street. I'll only be covering a small part of this event. This looks like an egg of some sort, and it sounds like they're inflating it. And people are wondering what is underneath this work here. Here's a look around. Here's a look to the west on Temperance Street. And here's Deneen Coffee Co. Pretty busy today. Patio's pretty full. A lot of people inside. This is pretty cool. No one really knows what to expect. I think it's going to be something pretty tall. Looks like to be the case. Let's see what the sign says. It says Avatak. This is number 100. And it says, an Avatak is a traditional Inuit float used by hunters to track marine animals that is made from the skin of one seal, inflated with air, plugged and tied off. Here, a 30-foot inflatable skin hovers over a street, drawing material similarity with foil balloons. The mirrored surface and contemporary association with balloons transformed this Avatak into a celebration of Inuit culture and traditions. This is super interesting, very unique. I wish we could be here to see what it looks like when they have it all completed. And this looks like a relatively new store here. It says Mado or Mado. Wow, it looks like it's brand new. The building looks entirely renovated and very cool. And we're going to continue on our journey. Let's look back. You can see a bit of what that work looks like in time. There we go. My camera only zooms 2x. So it's kind of hard to see from this distance. But that was pretty cool. We found the 100th artist. I wonder if we will find artist number 1. The purpose of having the event so late at 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. is so that the artworks can be showcased underneath the night sky. Here is Lena, and this is a restaurant here. Looks more like a bar, but it says Lena Restaurante. Here's a poutine truck. So this year's Nuit Blanche is the 16th edition. But wait a minute, if we're 2022, then there should be 4 more editions if it started in 2002. Here's some posters in the window here at Saks Fifth Avenue. Hi, is this a guide?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's watch the road.
Thanks, man. And we're now at Queen Street. Here's a look east on Queen Street. And here's a look west on Queen Street. That way there is towards Nathan Phillips Square. Let's take a look north on Yonge Street. I think I'll go north on Yonge Street. We'll make a detour around Dundas Street to the west. And we'll make our way back down on Bay Street. And take a look at Nathan Phillips Square. So we got this map, guys. The Nuit Blanche official map. There we go. Trying to get it centered in my camera. There it is. And apparently this has all the let me take this. It's a pretty big map here. Wow, there's okay, so this shows where the artists are based on their numbers. And so wow, they're scattered all over the city. It's hard to see where number 1 is. Let's take a look at the other side. It's two-sided. And so this shows all the works in the various different sections of Toronto. Let me see if I can put this down somewhere and scan it for you guys briefly, just so that you guys can see what the map looks like. And we will put this map here. We'll put it up here. If it will stand. Will it? Yes, it seems it will. So this is the back side of it, apparently. No, wait, that was apparently that. Okay, this is the front side of it. Here we are. So this here is the downtown section. And I hope this is coming through clear and legible. But here's all the different works of art and the respective artists that are numbered. and the numbers have different colors to them because there's a legend that tells you what the meanings behind the colors are. Here's the legend of the map. So depending on whether the artwork was commissioned, whether it was independent, whether it was a major institution or a special project, all the color codes are here, and we can just cross-reference them here with the map and the list of the artworks. I'm going to go ahead and fold this one up. And off we go. I hope that was valuable. The map wasn't exactly, it was pretty big, so it's maybe it's hard to kind of like get at it from the perspective of the camera. But I hope we got most of it, or at least the important parts. Young Street and Shooter Street. Here's a look down Shooter Street to the east. Looks like it's pretty busy. Here's a look west on Shooter Street, which leads to the Young parking lot, or the Young Parkade parking lot at the Toronto Eaton Centre. Excuse me. Here's a work that is still in its packaging. Looks like it's still wrapped in bubble packaging. These seem to be images of various different kinds of styles put together into a particular shape. It's pretty warm here today in Toronto. Here's another one. There's a bicycle with a, looks like a stereo system on it. Why are you so jealous? Here at Dundas Square. So apparently here at Dundas Square there's some sort of a bicycle event going on, and they've set up here kind of like a small little ramp park with different kinds of ramps for people with their bicycles. And we'll take a closer look. And there's a ramp on this side and one on the other side. There it is. And all the way at the other end there's another one. And they got it fenced off. Lots of people out with their bicycles today.
The line, right at the boat? Huh?
Look south on Yonge Street from Dundas Street. This is Megastar. This is Megastar World Help. No free help. I guess that is Megastar. Here's a drummer named Falvey. Lots of energy out here tonight.
But my God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who my God is. And his son is Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Here's the Ted Rogers School of Management. And I had a chance to have some of my classes there as part of my degree while I was at Ryerson. Back when it was called Ryerson, it's now called TMU, Toronto Metropolitan University. And it looks like there's some writing on the sidewalk. Not sure what any of this is about. Lots of traffic here on Dundas Street, especially heading towards the east. Looks like it's all backed up. There's an Aroma espresso bar across the street, and I believe they were originally from Montreal, and they brought their business over and opened up some locations in the city of Toronto. A good friend of mine helped them with that process. The people who own it are pretty cool. I was invited to one of their events at the Bridle Path, but I was unable to make it. That was a while ago. And here's the Marriott Hotel. That looks like an art piece, potentially. Maybe we'll take a closer look. Let's see if we can cross from here. Not really much traffic going on. This is a look north on Bay Street. And here's a look towards the south on Bay Street. Here's a little parquet area, and it looks like they're still setting up this artwork. Maybe this is one of the pieces that they'll probably have up by maybe later tonight or perhaps tomorrow. Probably tonight, I'd say. Looks like they're coming along very well. They've got a lot of people on their team. This here is a parquet, and there's a sign in front of it. Which I'll see if I can get for you guys. Here it is. It's called Larry Sefton Park. Here's the rest of the board. This is a Discovery Walks downtown sign for Larry Sefton Park. And this is where the park is located. It's right here in this circle. See if I can zoom in. There it is. And I'm trying to, there we go, lock my camera again.
What happened? This is what happened.
We're now on the northeast corner of Nathan Phillips Square. And we're walking south towards the southeast corner. There seems to be a lot of people there. Hard to see if anything's going on here. Looks like it's just the 3D Toronto sign has been decorated. And lots of people around the pond and fountain. And I think I'm going to end this one here. I'll see if I can end at the Toronto sign. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. For more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.
내가 원하는